Hi Soul Fam, happy Monday. Welcome back to this channel where we do tarot card readings every single Monday with the Four Noble Tarot deck, which if you love, you can get for yourself or for someone who you think would love it via the description box below. I will link it there. Free shipping within the United States. And if you are international, I do ship internationally as well via my Etsy shop, which I will link as well. But sorry to start with a buy this deck, but I just figured I haven't actually talked about it in a long time. But again, I'm Frances. I'm so excited to be connected with you today and diving into our tarot card reading this week. How are you? I know last week was really intense for a lot of people. And yeah, a little bit I'm talking about the election, but also I'm just talking like emotions. I'm pretty sure like I'm okay, but I'm pretty sure I cried every day last week for personal things, or just like I was very fragile. And so there was just like a lot rising. We did have the the devil card last week, which talks about our shadow self. And I definitely felt like some of those like more shadowy places, just like the deep wounds kind of getting picked at a little bit. So if that was you as well, I'm sending so much love. But let's dive in and see where to focus this week. If you are feeling called to support, I do have availability in my one-on-one sessions this week, tomorrow, Tuesday, and also Wednesday. I do distance Reiki, distance tarot for people all over the world. So if you would like to connect, I would love to connect with you. Let's dive in. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's. Do we want this card? No. Okay. Everyone here is greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed, and protected, and theirs as well. And welcoming in my spiritual team and each and every person who is here, welcoming their team forward. All right. All right, Spirit, Universe, God, Source, what do you want to share with us this week? 11/11, happy 11/11, beautiful portal energy, manifestation energy, just like good vibes energy. So I do want you thinking about that today and through this week as well. No matter when you're watching this video, we are in this really like abundant, expansive energy. So tapping into that. I know a lot of times we see things on Instagram. It's like how to tap into 11/11 energy, portal energy. And it's like, what does that mean? Pretty much it is this time where, right, angel numbers. So everything is just like really beautifully energetically aligned. And it's a really lovely time to check in with your desires and what you want, and like feeling into what it looks like when you are living in the energy of what you want. When we are existing in that energy, the portal energy kind of magnifies and helps us to align with that a little bit deeper, which makes it easier for us to feel into it and therefore to start attracting it to ourselves. Okay, so that's what I want you to, if you want to lean into that energy, how to work with it again is it's just a little bit easier to access what it might feel like to be in the energy of what we want our life to look like. And therefore, when we could exist in that, it tells our brain, oh wait, that is possible for me. And also in terms of manifestation, it makes it easier to start magnetizing, right? Because universe says yes. So the energy that we exist in is the energy that is then brought to us. So that is how I want you, if you feel called to work with this 11/11 energy, if nothing else, getting clear on what those big dreams are for yourself, maybe in the immediate now and maybe in a year, 5 years, 10 years, and yeah, knowing that they are possible for you, okay? All right, but for this week, okay, we are hearing manifestation. So like checking in with your manifestations, your co-creations, what it is that you want, guidance around that. I love that. We haven't checked in with that in a while. Okay, so we have manifestation, loving relationships, and then general. Okay, so let's start with manifestation, the things that you are ready to call in and can co-create. Okay, Page of Swords. Ooh, I love this card. And with it, the Star. Okay, so Page of Swords. This card is the like, what do I have to lose? Let's go for it. It's very much about kind of like, I have to say this legally, like, be careful, this is not advice. But this is like throwing caution to the wind. It's like, what do I have to lose? Let's just go for it. I'm going to apply for the job. I'm going to ask for the raise. I'm going to start the business. I'm going to launch my website. I'm going to, go to that class and see what it feels like. Maybe I want to change career paths, maybe, right? And it's not like you have to do those things right now, but letting yourself explore the option this week and like actually let yourself have the desire. There's so often where it's like, oh, that could be cool. And then we're like, oh, but that doesn't make sense. This week, Page of Swords is like, what? Who cares? Like, just go for it. Even if go for it to you simply means I'm going to let myself want it. I'm going to let myself dream it. Amazing. If go for it to you means taking some action, amazing. But this card is very much just like, stop getting in your own way. Like, who cares what do we have to lose? Just go for it. Yeah. What I love about this second card that came through here, and this might be more of your homework, is the Star. The Star card talks about coming into flow. It talks about intuitive action, intuitive reflection, and maybe intuitive action if that is what is called, if that's what you're called towards. But the most important piece with the Star card is identifying your North Star, right? So what is that big dream? Getting out of your own way, Page of Swords energy. Who cares? What do I have to lose? I'm gonna let myself want it. And then it's like, okay, that is my North Star now. That is that bright, shiny thing that I'm going towards. I might not know every single action step to get there, but that's the direction I'm going. That is the energy I'm holding. So again, spending some time getting super clear, or as clear as you can, on what that is. If you don't know what it is, I want you getting very clear on how it feels. What does my life feel like? If I think of my North Star, where I'm going, what emotions, energies, values are in that North Star, that's every decision I make from this point, it is towards that. And with Star energy, this is also about being in flow, right? She's pouring water into this pond that her feet are in. This is very much about when we are holding the vision of that North Star, whether it is an actual very detailed, this is what I want, this is what I'm creating, these are my goals, or whether it's these are the values and the feelings I want to exist in, then it's like, okay, what can I do to create that? And where do I need to hands off be in flow with universe, right? So what they were saying before, we might not know the exact path forward. That's okay, right? It's like, oh, I do know this next step, Page of Swords energy. This is an action step I want to take. Great, I'm going to take that. I don't know what's next, but that's not going to stop me from taking the step I do know, because the energy of flow in the Star card, that's surrender to universe. And that's, people always ask me in manifestation, like, what's the balance of like micromanaging and like making it happen, but then also not like doing nothing. This is that balance. It's, I hold the vision of the energy or the thing that I want. I do what I can do. I take my action steps. I get out of my own way and I just go for it where I know I can. And then I allow myself to be in that river, that universal river of where universe is going to take me next. Surrendering what I don't know or what I can't control to spirit to then just deliver me to that next point. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, right? Sometimes we're floating and we're in that current and we're like, I don't know where we're going, but spirit told me to surrender. Okay, so here I am. Maybe there's an action step that becomes available to you and you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to do this next. And then it's like, okay, hands off again. Here we go. But through your action or your surrender, both of those energies, you're still holding vision of the North Star. This is where I'm going. Okay, so every decision you do make is in alignment with North Star. Every decision you're unsure to make and you're like, I just have to put my hands up for a second, you're still being in the energy of North Star. You're just surrendering to that in between so universe can do its work to deliver you to the next step. Does that make sense? That's the balance. Okay? So exciting, so beautiful. But your homework this week, 2 things. Number 1, identify your North Star. And then number 2, get out of your way and just start taking action. And again, maybe for you, the action is deciding, all right, I'm going for it. Or identifying the North Star. That might be your action, is being like, I'm actually going to sit with this and see like what that is for me. Maybe this is, and maybe it's like very immediate, like how I want to close out the rest of 2024 and welcome in 2025. Maybe your action is like, again, actually doing something that you know you can do, right? But all your decisions are made in North Star energy. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we are identifying what it is that we want, and we are getting out of our own way and taking action where possible to bring that energy about. Okay. Cherry on top is the flow piece. I do what I can and then I surrender the rest. That is co-creation. All right. So exciting. I'm so excited for you. If anyone is feeling like they want to share what they are manifesting or co-creating, please share that in the comments. I would love to celebrate you and hear what that is and get that ball rolling towards that North Star that you are going towards. Love it. Okay, loving relationships. So this could be romantic love, this could be family, friendships. What is coming up here? Oh, that makes sense. 10 of Pentacles. This is the family card. This is also the card of abundance. Interesting here, that is coming up, financial abundance. I'll come back to that in a second. But loving relationships, I want you to check in with your friends and your family this week. Call them up, have a catch up, see what's going on. If you can plan like a friend date or a date with your partner, great. If you want to go, see your family, if that's accessible to you, fantastic. If you want to plan like your holidays this week, great. If you want to, start, like holiday shopping, if that's something you do. But this is really about connection. Maybe if there's been a rift in a loving relationship and it's something that you do want to resolve, this might be a good week to think about how you want to start doing that, or apologize or ask for the apology you want, share your feelings around that thing. This is the week to... they're saying like lean into family, whatever family is to you. So maybe it's planning like a girls' night. Maybe it's planning a dinner party. Maybe, again, it's going and sitting with a family member and watching a movie. Like it could literally be anything. But when I say lean into family this week, what's coming up for you? And really like investing your time and energy with family, again, whatever that is for you, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's our relationships, and our love in our life, and that feeling of abundance that has nothing to do with money. So I want you thinking about that this week, and like, where can you, again, invest time and energy, and heck, maybe money, in doing things that are going to bring that connection with your loving relationships closer. Okay. A little bit here, sorry, my nose is really itchy. A little bit here, 10 of Pentacles, like very slight and only for some of you. There is a money piece here. I don't know if this is, well, I'm just going to share what this could be. And for some of you, you might be like, that's not relevant. But for some of you, it might be. Within family, and I'm talking family, so like blood relation. This is not chosen family. This is blood relation. There might be a money piece coming up this week, receiving a financial gift, needing to ask for financial support, not feeling shame around that, wanting to help someone else with finances because you know that they're struggling, buying someone a gift because you love them and you want to share that with them. Receiving a gift unexpectedly because someone was thinking of you and loves you. So again, this is not for all of us here, but some of us, I don't know, something to think about. I don't know how this is going to come about, but it is something that is being shared. So I just wanted to put that energy out there and take it for what you will. If you have questions about it, please let me know. Cool. Okay, that feels complete on 10 of Pentacles. And now general guidance. So we had our manifestations, we had our family and our relationships, a little bit on money there, and how to invest our time and our energy with the most important thing in the world, which is connection to those we love. And now general guidance. Let's see what's coming up. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Love this card. Oh, and the Hermit. Okay, I'm excited about this energy. I'm like, thanks, guys. I needed this. So Ace of Cups, this is the card of hope. For any of us have just been feeling, I actually was sharing with a friend yesterday. I'm like, I just kind of feel like there's been like a cloud. Like things aren't bad. I'm not soaking wet in the rain, but it feels a little cloudy. This is our card of hope. Ace of Cups. Lotus grows from the mud. And I know we've received this card fairly recently, but this card is reminding us that all of the hard stuff that we've been experiencing It's our fertilizer. It is providing us with kind of like the gross, fertilizers made out of waste, and when they fertilize plants somewhere and you're like, ooh, that is stinky. And you're like, oh, but that's actually going to really provide that really good nutrient for this growth. It's strengthening us, fam. The hard stuff is strengthening us. So what I want you to do this week to get to that place of hope is, all right, it's been cloudy. It's been stinky. What is what is the fertilizer? What am I learning here? What's being strengthened within myself that's calling upon me to tap into those places of strength and resiliency and hope, not sinking into the, oh my God, it's going to rain, I'm not going to do anything. But like, okay, it might rain, but I got an umbrella. I can go dance in the rain. Rain's not going to hurt me. It's okay. I'm strong. I can do this. What is it building in you? And then Ace of Cups 2, this is flow and joy and ease. And I know things have not felt easy, but this is hope for ease to come. And how we're going to get to the ease and the flow and the joy, and I need this guided so deeply, is by shining our light inward. It's echoing a lot of guidance from last week, but in a more hopeful way. The Hermit card is asking us to invest, again, there's that word, invest time in ourselves while we're pouring into our manifestations, while we're pouring into our family. This is also about just like curling up and spending time alone with your thoughts, with your emotions. Maybe they're not the most amazing ones to feel, but they need to be felt. We need time to let them process. Maybe it's time to actually get clear on our manifestation so that we can get excited for the future. Maybe it's time to nurture the places that have felt really heavy and like refill our cup. Maybe it's time to, again, shine our light inward, like give gratitude for where we've really been called to like step up and be like, God, I'm really proud of myself. Like, thank you, body. Thank you, soul. Thank you, brain. Like, I pour so much into other people. How can I pour into myself right now? What can I give myself? Is it time? Is it energy? Is it something? Is it an experience? Is it gratitude? Is it rest? What is it? But when I say to you, or when team says to you, hey, it's time to shine your light inward, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you? Please make some time to do that this week, because what that's doing, again, you are investing in yourself so that all of that fertilizer doesn't go to waste. You're actually going to be planting seeds if you choose to this week, or like letting your land lie fallow, giving it a break to just like rejuvenate before you start planting the seeds, before you start tending to your garden. But the hope here is that there is a garden to tend to, and things are going to grow in the natural, easeful way that they are designed to. But in order to tap into that, we have to take care of ourselves. And I know this isn't new guidance for us. So that's a key point in like, this isn't going away. If anything, it's becoming a little bit louder, a little bit more important, being that we have this major card of the Hermit. This is a life theme. This is a life change. This is imperative to step into that ease and flow. And it kind of can feel like a waste where we're like, no, I have to be focusing on all of these other things. I don't have time for myself because I have to make it happen. The car can't drive without gas. We need to fill up the tank. We need to shine that light here so that when we feel ready, we feel energized enough and inspired enough to start pouring back out. Okay? So time for you this week. Okay? Beautiful. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you received something from this, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That really helps me out. Subscribe to this channel if you feel like you want to be here every week, and share with a friend who you think you would receive something from it. If you feel called to donate to what I call the love jar, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy for you every week. Thank you so much for your generosity there. Every single penny is so gratefully received. So I am just so, so grateful for you, for being connected with you. And I hope that you have a beautiful week. Take the time you need, get excited for the future. There's so much joy to come. Connect with your loved ones. If you feel called to extra support or need some clarity, I am here for Reiki and or Tarot. I'm sending so much love, and I will see you again soon.